actually, this is the year that I really supposed to have another child in my care. But since, what year that was? Last year I supposed to move out of town. That was my biggest plan. 2023, I supposed to have been out of town. 2023, I did not move out of town. I'm still in Wisconsin. So things has changed. My last foster child that was in my care, she came in my care back 2017, I believe. And that was July. She left in August. No, she left in July of this year, of 2024. The end of July, the middle, the second week, the third week of August, something around in there. That's the time that I really supposed to have another child. That's the time that I supposed to move out of here and do what I wanted to do. For some odd reason, money and hours does not mix with me as usual. And that time, as we speak anyway, money and hours, and it was also behaviors too. They don't tell you everything about the foster child behavior. They give you a packet, but they don't say everything on there. My first one came that you saw in and out of my videos. I had her the longest. She came first and she left out last. I had 3 kids in my care since I've been a foster parent. I'm a foster parent and adoption parent as well. My main thing was to do just adoption. That's what I really had wanted. Would I go back and try it again? Maybe. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about that. But any reason, I've been told go ahead and do the foster care and it will lead into adoption. Since I had 3 kids in my care, and then I wanted to do it again. But this time I was going to do toddlers or infants. But then the way I work and the way I work, and I'm always on the go somewhat, I kind of put a hold on it. Only reason I put a hold on it is because, again, I thought I was going to move first. Then I started there, wherever I was moving to. It was between Georgia and Tennessee. That was I was supposed to be moving to. But in the midst of that, Georgia, I had no problem finding a job. I had a job already lined up there. Tennessee is the same thing. No, it was easy for me to get a job there in both states. Did I move there? No, I did not. What's taking me so long? Girl, it's always something going on with family, or someone always need my help with something. In the midst of all of this, since I had 3 kids, my dad, I really had wanted to do foster care, really. I just had wanted to do adoption, really. That was my main thing. But when you do adoption, you don't want to have to drop all that type of money like that. And I didn't want to drop that money like that. I didn't want to do all that. But since I did not I had stopped foster care once my last child, my first child came in and she left. That was my last time I did foster care. But in the midst of all of this, my pet peeve was the irritated part when the the biological parent tried to claim a child in her care, but she was not in her care in the last 2 years. That was a red flag. They don't tell you that. The other part is when the caseworker, like Lion, said they gave you the paperwork for the court date, or they mailed it out late, but they didn't want to tell you over the phone, or they try to get real jazzy with you. That's another pet peeve of mine. The other pet peeve of mine is when you think you finna pop up at any time, think I'm at home. Nah. Mm-mm. That is my pet peeve for real. That was my biggest one. Don't pop at my house. You called me. You literally called me. That was one of my pet peeves. Having the room organized and getting it together, I had no problem with that. I had no problem getting it together. I was approved right now. Everything that I needed to have the kids in my care, I had no problem getting that. But this time, right about 9, I put everything on hold. I put it on freeze. Because when I said that I was going to do it again, I was just going to do infants and toddlers. If not infants and toddlers, I had want to do trach babies or toddlers or respite therapists. One of them, if I can get that experience as well as a foster parent too. But then yes, I knew it's supposed to be training. But the other problem I really have, my licensor don't respond in a mile of a time. My licensor, it's like you supposed to guide your parents, and there was really no guiding in that. Guiding as if it's the IRS trying to figure why are you having kids in their care all of a sudden and these not your kids, or you need a letter or you need your certification. Speaking of that, since I've been licensed in 3 years, I think 3 or 4 years, I still have not received my license as a foster parent. And I asked about that. I'm going to call tomorrow and see if I can get that. Oh, that's wet. I got to take this off. But yeah, I still have not received my main copy as a foster parent. I got it in an email. And to make it so bad, the one that I got in the email, the IRS denied that one. Know why? Because it was not stamped and sealed and signed with a date. So I had to ask it again. I need a date, signed, and sealed. What the IRS sent me, I had to send her that whole string of paper. This is what I need. This is why I can't. And make it so bad. I got irritated when I couldn't get my money exactly when I was supposed to got my money because, one, the foster care system. When you think you have a license and you have a person that's you supposed to count on or act for certain stuff, or you need certain stuff before you can get your money, and then you called or the biological parent and want to claim their child too, saying they have it in their care, and the child been in my care for a year or 6 months to a year, or 6 months to 2 years, or 6 months to 3 years, you still trying to claim her and she's not in your care, or he's not in your care? That was another red flag. And then to make it so bad, why did I get audited twice in 2 years? I cussed them out too. I did. I got audited because of the foster parent. I shouldn't got an audit because of the foster parent. I should have been okay. But when I mentioned to my licensing why I got audited, your mouth said you don't know. It was not for sure, or I'll call you back. No call back. But you quit to want to call me and ask me and then let me know my license about to expire. Can I renew them in a certain day? You called about that. But anything else in between that, you don't call. Really? So that was my other pet peeve. My other problem. Or my last child, her mama tried to pop up. Or what I really do not like when the caseworker think they finna help you run your house. So you got to put your foot down. You don't help me run my house. I can do that myself. The other story with this, one of my foster childs, she had one play sports. I said no. Why I said no? Your grade point average is not up. So me being a strict parent that I really am, you can't play sports until you get your grade points up. But you think I supposed to pick you up, drop you off on one time you supposed to play sports, but you can't get your grades up? No. So we had a bigger battle, and I told her no. I literally said no. I'm not signing it. So she had her biological mama sign it. She had her biological mama sign it, but thought I was gonna pick her up, and I told her I still ain't gonna pick you up. I said no. I said no, that you can't do it because your grade point average was not up. And you still want to do that? Whoever signed it, tell them to go pick you up. And I literally said that to both of them. Yes, I did. Because one, you disobeyed my orders. And she didn't want to do that. She wanted to think she wanted to be grown. But I was like, two, you want to be grown, you need to get out there. Because I don't need another adult trying to help me raise my house. Because you ain't even saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. But the school, when she moved out, the school was calling me. Do you know what such is? No, I don't. She's not in my care no more. Can you tell me why she's not in school? I just said she's not in my care no more. When a child is not in your care anymore, the school will call you because you're the last person. But I guess before, she didn't graduate or she didn't make it. And that was another thing too. Since school started now, when school started, now they changed their system. No kid left behind, so you just automatically put them in a higher grade, in the grade that they supposed to go into. But they didn't even do no homework. They didn't do no classwork. They didn't even do no work. They didn't make no effort. And you sitting with a 0.3 or a 1.2, you didn't make no type of effort just to at least to say I can at least try to learn something. No. And then my older child, my first one that I had, my pet peeve for that one was, this one kind of pissed me off. It was graduation day plus her birthday. Her birthday was July. No, her birthday was in June. Graduation day was in June too. So it was like she was in that state, like graduation, birthday. So I was gonna put them both together. Yeah, I mean, I was working my ass off. I mean, I was hitting numbers from left to right, tight as hell. Like literally, I was exhausted. I was a zombie trying to walk in this house. Yeah, didn't pass. Didn't graduate. I was heated. Before I ever find out, I bought cap and gowns. She got her hair done. She got her nails done. She got her outfit that I paid. I had stuff already planned out, so I would do like a birthday celebration type of theme. Yeah, that didn't happen. You said why? She didn't graduate. You know why she didn't graduate? She said it was too hard. You in the 12th grade, how it was too hard. If it was that hard, you could ask for a tutor. At that time, this was around COVID anyway, because when COVID hit, they did online school. So when COVID went kind of left off kind of off a little bit, and then they went back to school, so they just stayed home and work. Yeah. I think I should have kept her in class, in school. See, I didn't want to do COVID back and forth, all that. You know, you're supposed to strip at the door and then run to the shower. Yeah, that was that's how I was. Since I had worked in the healthcare field as you anyway, and then that could take, yeah. We had COVID in this house about 4 times already. Yeah, 4 times. I had it real bad. Plus, I had it real bad. But yeah, it was 4 times. I had to bleach, disinfect everything in this house. I had gloves on and disinfect everything. But the killer part is, when a child had made no effort for the last part, and you own them like rice on butter or butter on rice, and they still did not pass, you just washed your hands. And guess what? The school did call me. And now I'm still receiving emails for them. So this is another reason why I kind of put foster care on hold. It's because I don't want to keep going through this. But then I did say I want to do a toddler or an infant or a toddler. And it's still in the air. I might do it next year. But this year right here, I don't know. So I must say I probably will have to do everything all over again because my license have never spoke to me or mentioned anything or email me or text me. Yeah. They say you change your phone number, but you don't change your email. And I have not got none of that at all. But yeah. So I missed that shot. This is the reason why I put foster care on shortness, even though this is the time that they really need help, because it's the season. The season for foster care needed help, not just for the money. Make sure that child is well taken care of. That child have a roof over their head. Even though it depends where they're living at now, they probably living in a group home or some type of community things with a whole lot of kids. It's a time where this is the season. Actually, it's always between like the end of the middle of the year or until all the way now that they need help. Kids need help, or they want a actually home. My thing is I'm on hold for it. I've been on hold since August of this year. And we're in November. I'm still on hold. I put myself on hold. I put myself on hold because literally once she left, I took a break. I took 2 months off or a month off and then go back into it. But I didn't. It was just the extra stuff that I had mentioned, like the IRS stuff. That was one of my pet peeves. The communication, the lack of communication, almost a little bit disrespect. Yes, all of that. So at the midst of all of this I'm putting myself on hold. Would I go back next year with it? Of course, maybe. I don't know yet. I don't know. I really want to say yes, but I did not want to. I'm still putting myself on hold for it. Would I start everything over? I probably would have to, because I think your license is good for 2 years. And I think my license expired already because it was due. I got my license in April or May. It renewed to 2022. I think it was good for 2 years. But since my license never called me or to email me, so yeah. I'm on hold. Like again, the lack of response. So yeah. Do I join the group of Facebook? No, not as much. No. No, I don't. I kind of took myself out of a lot of groups off of Facebook. But if you are interested into foster care, if you are interested in to become someone else, foster parent or adoption parents, or adopt a child that's in needs, go to your local websites and just put up the foster care. There is a lot of different companies that have foster care. Majority of them go all together. And in this midst, if you have a heart to care for somebody else's child, just like you care for your own child, you should be, it's consider or think about it. Yes, times is hard for you, but it made times easy for them because all they want is a roof over their head and somewhere nice to sleep at. That's nice and warm. This is your Tanya. This is Latanya. Oh, this is Latanya. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, please. Give me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. The notification bell. Thank you. You're watching it. Just go ahead and watch it from the beginning to the end. Talk to y'all later.